So it looks like the ranges of Kislev and Cafe have been put on the shelf by Games Workshop. I'm hoping that this video is not like a drama farm or anything like that. I'm literally just going to look at the information that Games Workshop has presented us and look at the information that they presented us in the past with Kislev and Cafe and explore reasons potentially why they have shelved these ranges, or the potential shelving of these two ranges. So let's jump in and let's get waffling. Just so we're all on the same level, I'm going to go over the information that Games Workshop posted the other day over on their Warhammer community website. It was a Total War 3 article. In that article, they were talking about Total War 3, showing off some new units and all that cool stuff. And right at the bottom, which has got people annoyed because this is one of the factors as well, right at the bottom in a couple of lines, it has this statement, which I'm going to put in the background of the video right now. It says, fans of Warhammer the Old World should know that there aren't any current plans to bring Kislev or Grand Cafe to the tabletop for the foreseeable future. So from that statement, you can understand why a lot of people in the Old World community are very, very annoyed with GW's new stance towards Cafe and Kislev. It's not saying it's not coming. It may be in the far, far future, but it's a big, big change from their current stance, because we have evidence at the start of the hype of the Old World, you know, back during COVID times and stuff like that. They were announcing that Kislev were coming. They were announcing that Cafe were coming. They were literally saying in their articles, these are going to be playable armies. They showed off concept art and stuff like that. They were giving us units names for Kislev and all that kind of stuff. If we jump over to this next screen in a second, I'll actually show you those articles. And these are them. If we jump over to this little screen so you can see my face and the article itself, I think it's better to do it this way. You can see that this article was made in March the 23rd, 2020. So this is 4 years ago. This is really at the start of the hype of the Old World, and this one's dedicated to Kislev, because we scroll down, there's like putting the class into classic, and this is the main paragraph right here. It literally talks about the new Tsar or Tsarina, known as the Ice Guard. This new Ice Guard unit are like, you know, elite magic troops. It shows off the concept art they were thinking about, you know, shields, bows, staffs, banners, all that cool stuff. So they were talking about Kislev are coming to the tabletop, and you know, this is what this is the first look, basically, what you're going to be looking at with Kislev. So they were planned to be on the cards, and what I've been saying now for the past, well, ever since that Old World has been a rumor, really, is that this first year of Old World is probably going to be like some of the main old factions, which we have seen already, like dwarves, orcs, we've just got Bretonians, Tomb Kings and stuff like that, Empire maybe versus Beastmen. They'll probably get like the old ranges out first, and then after that is probably going to be becoming Kislev and Cafe and maybe, you know, some more factions, etc, etc, etc. But again, the GW statement has got a lot of people talking about this. If we jump over to this next article, so this is 2 years after the Kislev one, and this is about Cafe as well. So Grand Cafe is mapped for the first time in Warhammer the Old World, and I've highlighted one of the main sections here. It says Cafe will also be coming to the tabletop in the upcoming Warhammer the Old World, and now there's a map and stuff, and you can go through the article. I'll include the articles in the description of this video if you want to go check them out, reading for yourselves, but it's literally just mapping out, just getting the hype out there. And a lot of people were talking about this when it dropped. Oh my god, I can't believe Cafe's coming. Of course, Cafe was playable in Total War at the time, and a lot of people like, oh, we're going to get this unit, that unit, this is going to be amazing. I was really hyped. I know I'm not really into the Old World as much as 40k, but I am a huge dwarf fan. That's why I'm doing dwarves now for the Old World myself, but of course my love is always going to be 40k. So I do feel I do feel a sense of like, what the hell is going on at Games Workshop, and this kind of sucks attitude when it comes to this recent announcement by Games Workshop. Now the probably golden goose question is why have they put out this new statement when they had, you know, that old statement of saying like Cafe's coming, here's Kislev's coming and stuff like that? Is there more to it? Now, one of the reasons I personally think, and again, this is just a personal opinion of mine, I'm not saying this is the case. I actually will exploring another case which I think is more logical, but I personally think it may be down to political issues, and that is with the current political like war with Ukraine and Russia. Maybe they don't want to do Kislev because it's too close to that Baltic kind of area at the moment and everything that's going on over there. Hopefully it's not. I've always said, right, I know that GW took a lot of influence from real life regiments and stuff, like, especially in 40k, like Praetorians, Valhallans, Talon Desert Raiders, all those Imperial Guard regiments, even more so when it comes to like, legions and stuff like Blood Angels, Ultramarines, Greek Imperial Fists, they were basically Teutonic Knights and everything like that. They always take a lot of real life stuff and mix it in with their game, and I've always seen it like that. It's literally a Warhammer game. Like if I pick up a Krieg guy, I'm not going to say, oh, this is a French trooper or a German trooper from World War One. I'm just going to say, no, it's a Krieger. It belongs in Warhammer 40,000. That's always been my stance. But maybe Games Workshop are taking a step back just in case they start involving themselves into the political area. I'm not really too sure. That is just my take on it. It's probably a dog crap take, but that's what I'm going with for now. And just to flip that coin on its head and do a more practical, a more brainer type of take on it, maybe it's all down to like capacity in business and stuff like that. Like how many times have we heard rumors and we've talked about GW literally can't make orders. We're waiting on this, we're waiting on that. When they do boxes, they can only do so much because of like the machines and how much they can put out. It's like Games Workshop can't keep up with its own success. Maybe it's down to financial stuff. Maybe they don't want everything coming out and maybe in the same financial year and they want to break it up so they have different profit margins and stuff like that. This is what big businesses like Games Workshop have to look at, especially when they're a public traded company and they have to make their investors happy. Maybe it's going to be a big reveal for second edition for Warhammer The Old World. I have no idea how long each edition is going to be, but maybe first edition is getting all the armies out that we already know of, like the Empire, the Dwarves, the Orcs and Goblins, Beastmen, Wood Elves, High Elves, etc., etc. And then when second edition hits, if that ever hits, hopefully it will hit because I'm hoping that Old World is a massive popular game, maybe they're going to launch with something like Kislev and Cafe and stuff like that, and you will have these big, freshed out, full ranges for them to do during that. No idea. It's just, I really do think it's just a weird statement for them to add to the bottom of an article, especially so when they've been hyping up at the start. It really is a strange one. Like, if they just would have put that article out and not mentioned it, I'm sure we'd still be talking about, oh yeah, I can't wait for Kislev. Oh yeah, I can't wait for Cafe to come out. Now, I think there's a sense of doubt in people's minds that these armies may never see the light of day. And it's such a strange reason, or such a strange action from Games Workshop to put that statement out, especially so, as I've just mentioned, that they've literally been hyping it all up. I don't know. I'm confused. Literally don't know what's happening. I know some of the old world, some of the Warhammer fantasy creators who I speak to, they've been hearing a lot of rumors like there's not a lot of communication between departments at Games Workshop and stuff like that. Maybe people are not happy with the direction Old World's going. For me, that's all rumors. You can't really listen to the rumors. I always say rumors are lies, right? I literally do rumors on this channel. All rumors are lies until you see it posted by GW itself, and they're not going to start posting about like internal issues and stuff like that. That's if they do have any internal issues. It's all just hearsay at this moment in time. Right, that's enough waffling for me. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. I'd love to get your thoughts and feedback on this. Is there a better take that I've spoken about? Do you think it is still coming? Mate, hopefully it is still coming. Hopefully Cafe, Kislev, they're all still coming. We're going to get some brilliant looking armies and it's going to be amazing. Everyone can roll dice and have some fun. See you in a bit. Have a great day and bye-bye.